what's going on? This is a new episode of Kitchen Up with me, Hanli, and this is Yumi.
Hello, hello. And on this episode, we're going to be talking about modeling and where we think it's going to go. In theme of that, we're doing a model's diet recipe for you. We're making salad.
I'm going to cook the chicken, which Yumi marinated in peri peri seasoning.
Lightly,
Lightly.
because models don't want too many calories. And so she's gonna cook it on the fryer. I've already got some eggplants here, which I'm gonna have a vegetarian version. You fry, I'll cut.
So, why modeling? Well, first of all, Yumi and I, we did start our careers as models.
Yes.
We still do model, and it's been a really different last 5 to 6 years in the modeling industry versus when we started.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially the budgets. I mean, my friends talk about the budgets these days compared to what they used to get back in the day.
So budgets is like how much a model will get paid. What do you mean? Is it
Way lower.
really?
Way lower. I mean, remember like TV commercials like in Hong Kong and stuff, you would get like 20, 30,000 easy. Now you might get 3 to 4,000.
It's because of Instagram, social media,
YouTube, the internet.
When I started modeling, Instagram wasn't a thing. Like, it wasn't. It was still very like word of mouth, go-sees, like you go to castings for them to look at you. They rate you by how you are in person.
And becoming a model itself was really hard. Modeling nowadays, we find there's a lot of Instagram models. The criteria to become a model now and getting to agencies is much lower than it used to be. It's less exclusive. If you have followers, then the agency knows that you're going to book the jobs because the clients are going to like you.
Basically, back then, it didn't matter what numbers you had. It just mattered on what you look like and how you knew how to work the angles and find the light. But now, it's like models are not going to book a gig unless they have, what, like 7,000 followers minimum? Yeah, it's a number like that, which is hard for some girls to reach. I don't know, the industry is changing a lot there, but also, Yumi, you were telling me about the digitally rendered model?
Yeah.
So like not even a real person model.
We were discussing where modeling is going to go now. We've already seen the shift from modeling going, very digital to Instagram models and the relevance there. So there's this account called shudu.gram. This girl who's got the most beautiful face. She's got this symmetry in her face. She's got this short hair, amazing eyes. She popped up on Instagram because Rihanna had posted up a picture of her wearing one of her shades of lipstick. Everyone went on a manhunt. Where is this girl? Who is this girl? Which agency is she from? Turns out she's a CGI. She's completely
She's a robot.
Her maker, Cameron Wilson, was the one who digitally rendered her on a computer. I don't really know how much the costs are in creating humans on a computer.
Yeah.
But if it's going to be cheaper than a model who's going to be a few thousand for a major campaign for a makeup line, that's where it's gonna go.
Yeah, and let's also discuss how kind of messed up that is in terms of just human self-esteem.
Right.
That we're gonna get to a point maybe in the future where models are replaced with artificial intelligence.
Exactly.
And it's just gonna give us even more unattainable beauty standards, which is messed up because we're gonna be competing with something that was not like natural.
The designers are going to design beauty for us, like what we see as conventional beauty.
But we're also in a day and age where the supermodels of our time were privileged enough to get the right introduction. Like if you think about it off the top of your head, all the top models are daughters of existing models. Yeah. It's been a while since there was a face that was genuinely new and amazing. Like Twiggy, and how profound she was and how much of a supermodel she was. And then you have people like Tyra, you have, Cindy Crawford, you have like these iconic girls that all had stories
Small
of being
town
discovered.
Girls. Now it's the Kendall Jenners, the Gigi Hadids, the Cara Delevingne.
But at the same time though, on the other side of all this newness when it comes to our industry, there is a lot which I'm very proud of us to move forward for. Like body positivity has become so much bigger than it used to be. There is no longer a single look of what defines beauty. We're thankfully out of the super skinny late 90s, heroin chic, anorexic phase. Now, it's stylish to be healthy, and I think there's a lot of love on the internet that does have that.
Another thing about Instagram models, I guess, is that the girls were shorter. So say like me, agencies would always, turn me down because they're like, in Australia especially, it's like, yeah, you're too short. Now with the Instagram modeling, girls who are shorter, hey, if they work, if they get work, if they've got a following, they don't care about your height.
I mean, at the end of the day, we're not dismissing any type of model at all. Even though we do feel a certain way about Instagram, because it is new for us and because it did come up in the rise very recently, we're still kind of getting used to it. You know, we're living in 2018 and like 10 years ago, you wouldn't have had a 19-year-old who's her own boss, who does have her own power over her career. So I think that that's amazing.
And who doesn't have to pay 30% commission to their agency.
That's right. So, you know, two sides of the coin. One side, it's changing something that we knew, but on the other side, it's opening a lot of avenues for different types of people. So this is the model diet because models,
As you can get.
eat a lot of salad.
So this is definitely a standard dinner lunch for a model.
Some of the craziest things I used to see when I was modeling was backstage, and you'd be backstage at a fashion show for like the whole day, especially if it was fashion week, and you get hungry. So, you know, some girls bring their packed lunches, some girls go out to eat. I have honestly seen some girls snacking on like a head of lettuce. Like they'll have the lettuce in their bag, and when they're hungry, they'll like tear off a leaf and eat it. Like models go to the extreme, you know? Like let's not promote that kind of lifestyle. Let's all be healthy.
Just stick with smoothies, stick with fun salads.
I'm curious for you out there who are watching. Maybe let us know in the comments below, what do you feel? How does it affect you, this modern day type of modeling, and how the industry has changed? Do you like the idea of robot models? Are you ready for the robot invasion? Are you? Let us know. I'm gonna put the chicken on mine. Who's your favorite model?
Who's my favorite model? Coco Rocha.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yes. So I taught myself modeling through watching YouTube tutorials most of the time when it came to the, sort of those high fashion posing. She was my go-to.
I think my favorite model right now, it is Kendall Jenner. I do like her as a model. I do.
Are you serious?
I like her as a model. Well, there you guys have it, our very humble and simple model's diet salad from the two of us here.
Peri peri chicken, vegetarian with eggplant. Let's, I mean, we know what salad tastes like, but
We've had
so many salads in our lifetime. Hey,
Hey, cheers.
let us eat.
Yeah.
This dressing is so good.
Mmm.
62 calories. The chicken? Good?